Hey guys, I'm trying to go live while I drive. So I'm at home in my home country and I'm heading on the road now. So come along with me, and I'm trying to find a good position for the phone, guys. But come along with me, and I can see the steering wheel is blocking my view. Yes, but I'm home in my home country, Jamaica, of course, and heading on the road to do some errands. So, do you want to keep my company? Drive along with me. I'll try to give you some views. Hey, Volcano and Anna Sarah. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Alright, while I'm going around the roundabout, it will take away the steering wheel, it will take away my view a little bit. But yeah, hi everyone, I'm doing well. Just heading out on the road, and I'm heading into like the city, if you might call it. So I'm leaving home to go out to do some errands. Yes, I've been on vacation, summer vacation for 3 weeks now. I haven't done anything much. I haven't been visible online since I left Dubai. I came home and I got sick. So just giving you a little update, chat update. I came home and got sick. So I basically stayed inside for 2 weeks. Just trying to get back out on the road now, to get some things done. So I've been offline for a while, so as some of you might notice, I haven't posted any videos, etc., because I wasn't well. But thanks be to God, I'm feeling much better and hoping to post some videos soon and to give you some updates, some well needed updates. So I hope everybody is doing well. Yes, Crystal, I'm feeling much better, thank you. And Alina, yes, Alina, hoping to meet you soon. I am going to pull off the road and pause a little bit so that I can read your comments. But yes, I promise to come on live and also to do a video soon to give you some updates. I know a lot of you have a lot of questions that you need answers to. So like I said, since I'm feeling much better now, I'll be able to settle down and respond to a lot of your comments and answer your questions possibly in another live soon. But I have a few videos to upload also. Which way are you going? Alright, so I'm gonna pull off the road and pause a little and read your comments. Alright, let me read some comments a little bit. Yes, Volcano, would really love to meet you too. Let me scroll up a little. Anna Swara, thank you for joining. Remember to like. Yes, give the let me see who else is here. Yes, official Volcano, would love to meet you. This old helmet, strap on, spelled backwards, is no parts. I don't know what that is. Hi, how are you and where are you? I'm in my home country, Jamaica, Ben Rim. Hi, Rondine, I'm heading into Maypen. And Kirsten, hi Kirsten, Alina, hi Stan, thank you. Yeah, I've been missing you a lot, missing you all. Yeah, but I like I said, like the second day after I arrived home, I got sick, and yes, hence I haven't posted any videos in over 3 weeks, but feeling much better now. So I haven't gotten the chance to do any of my businesses since getting back home and so on. So yeah, but as usual, you know, guys, that any questions you have, you can drop them below any of the videos, and also you can send me messages on Facebook, and I'll be sure to respond to you in a timely manner. But I will indeed create another live chat where we can chat and where I can actually read the questions, because it's kind of hard now since I'm driving. But I really do appreciate your time joining, and any questions you have right now too, you can put them in the comment section. So once again, thank you so much for joining. Just a short live to give you an update on what is happening. But I know one of the biggest questions for most of you is if recruitment is still going on for this new school year. And yes, it is. I know that's a frequently asked question from a lot of you. When is recruitment happening? Is it still going on? Yes. If you wish to join for August or September, October this year, recruitment is still going on. Recruitment never stops in the UAE. It is always going on, because from time to time persons leave and the school has vacancies. And can I tell you, and this happens in every job sector, whether teaching or not, persons leave and not tell their employer anything. So I'm sure even up until August, when school reopens, administrators are going to find that they have some missing staff, not having their full staff complement. So my present job that I'm at, I actually started it when I started the job, it was in the month of May when I started the job that I'm at. So can you imagine, schools closed last week of June or in July, and when my school had employed me 3 years ago, it was during the month of May. When I started my first job in the UAE, I actually started 1 October of 2017. I know persons who start their job in April, in November, in December. Recruitment is always going on in the UAE, so you can apply at any time that you think. Stop at this gas station. You can apply at any time that you think you are ready to start a new job. Stopping at the gas station, guys. Yes, let me check the comment section. Volcano, it feels good to be back home. There is absolutely no place like home. It really feels good to be back home, you know, to get some of my home country food and all of that, and to see family and friends. Volcano, you'll have to message me and tell me where you are. See how far we are, if we can actually meet up. Let me see if I missed any question. Alina says, I wish to meet you one day if I get a job. Oh, definitely, Alina. I'm sure you will. Yes, and I'm going to be posting some new vacancies that I saw. I'm going to be posting them soon. Hi, can you fill 87?
Cash or
Card.
Card?
Yes.
No, go get it.
So Alina, my first job, normally the contracts are 2 years or 3 years. My first contract was 2 years, but so the contract can either be limited or unlimited. Unlimited means that you can resign the job, or you can just work for a year and you just give a 30 days notice, while the limited contract you have to give, I think, 3 months notice or 60 days notice. For some of the contracts, yes. But the thing is that when your contract ends, as long as your school is okay with how you worked and so on, they will always ask you if you want to stay, and you can stay at the one school for as long as you want to. So as long as you worked well and your contract is finished, they will always renew your contract, ask you if you want to stay. So normally the contract period is 2 years or 3 years. But the thing is that every time you change a job, you have to start the process all over in terms of visa and so on, because your visa is always tied to the school that employs you. So every time you change a job, you get a new visa, right? And your Emirates ID and all of that again. But just keep on applying, and make sure that when you apply for the jobs, make sure it's the job that matches whatever you studied in. I know some of you, when you message me, you are your degree, your bachelor's degree is in engineering, then that means you can't become a classroom teacher. You must have a teaching degree. Some of you message me, you say you are in the business industry or something like that. But because in some countries you are allowed to teach with some with degrees that are not teaching degrees. However, in the UAE, you can only teach if you have a teaching degree. So let's say, for example, you're a math teacher, your degree is in mathematics, then you can only apply for mathematics teaching job. The same thing if your degree is in English. Hold a second, guys.
You want top?
Top up, yes please. Top up, yeah. Yes, and the same thing goes if you're primary trained, then you teach at the primary level. Early childhood trained, then you teach at the early childhood level. Oh, a video of my skincare routine. Guys, you're gonna see how simple my skincare routine is. Hey Tarina, I stop at the gas station, guys, and I switch off the engine, and it's super hot. Hi India, happy Monday to you too. Yes, Volcano, you can send me a message on IG. Tarina, you're not hearing me? Not sure why. Hi Adrienne, is everybody else hearing me? Tarina is saying she's not hearing me. Guys, it's super hot. Is everybody else hearing me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hi Bia Yasin, hope I'm saying your name correctly. So I'm just here chit chatting, just giving you an update why I have been missing for so long. As I was saying to the others earlier, home on vacation, but I got sick, and so you haven't received any videos from me in a long while, in over 3 weeks. Thank you, India. BI saying happy to see you after years. Okay. Can I tap it? Tap it, yes. She said tap, so I'm gonna tap it. It's a receiving. Wait. So you cannot process. I use the chip order now. You can get 2 1 here. Here. 4 7 4 9 3 0. Using the chip. Savings. Interpay. Please remove my journal. Thank you. Yes, guys, back on the road. Right, so I was saying to some of you who joined earlier that I know I've been MIA, missing for 3 weeks, but I'm feeling much better. So I'll be giving you updates soon, posting new vacancies that I came across. Because yes, recruitment is still going on, so there are still vacancies available for August, September, whenever you are ready. And guys, you might be called for an interview and you're actually ready and available. I know some of you have been applying for a long time, and I realized that the attestation process has gotten so taking much time these days, and so attestation cannot expire. So if you know that you are working towards coming to the UAE, then go ahead and get the documents attested. You don't have to wait until you get an offer. As long as you know that you're actively searching for jobs, go ahead and get the documents attested, because the attestation, it doesn't expire. And wherever you go job hunting or seeking for jobs, you will always have to get your documents attested. But if you know for sure, and remember that it's not the original document that you are attesting, you're actually doing a photocopy of the original document. So if it is that you're trying to come to the UAE or you're trying to go to other countries, it's not the original document that they will attest. It's the photocopied version. You have to submit both 2 copies, the original and the colored photocopy, and they will attest the photocopied ones. All right, so don't wait until you get an offer. I know for Jamaicans, the process, it's getting quite tedious now to get documents attested. I've been speaking to a few subscribers, and especially those who are getting jobs in the government schools. I realize that the attestation, those schools are now asking that you get the UAE attestation before coming to the UAE. Some schools still allow you to do it, to get the UAE attestation when you arrive, but I realize that quite a few of the government schools are asking you to get the attestation done before you come. Now I'm speaking to some other subscribers, because you know I like to ask questions so I can pass back information to you. For those teachers who are in Jamaica, the nearest embassy to get your attestation is in Cuba. Now that process is very tedious, because you have to find a travel service or a courier service, and I am like wary of, normally scared of sending my original documents anywhere, because things can happen. So but for Jamaicans now and the schools that are asking to get UAE attestation before you arrive, the nearest embassy is Cuba. So what I've realized that some persons in Jamaica are doing now is, if you know anyone who is already in the UAE, it's much easier for you to courier service, use DHL or FedEx. If you have a close friend or family in the UAE, just courier your documents to them and have them attest it for you. Attestation in the UAE is very easy. You get it back the same day. You just need to have the original document and the photocopy, and once you take it into the foreign affairs there, you get it back the same day. It's very easy. So I find that that's the easiest way right now, is if you know someone who's already in the UAE, send off your documents to them and have them attest it for you, and then they can actually just send it back to you. Or if you're coming, they keep it for you, and then they can just send you a PDF version of the attestation, and then you can send it off to your school. All right, so once again, thank you for all those of you who have joined, and remember to like the video as soon as you join. And so this wasn't a scheduled live. Like, I never actually ever schedule a live, hardly, just a chit chat and give you an update that I'll be posting back videos again soon, so that you can get up to date with whatever is going on. So driving now to get some errands done. And like I said before, any questions you have, drop them in the comment section, and I'll be sure to answer them as best as possible. Or you can also send me messages on my Instagram or Facebook. As soon as I can, I'll read the chat to see what you are saying. And yes, the minimum required documents, I think I saw a question flash on the screen just now. The minimum required documents is a bachelor's degree in education. Guys, that is a must. There is no going around that. Bachelor's degree in education is a must, or whatever is equivalent to a bachelor's degree. So I know in some of your countries called something else, or there's a supplementary thing that you do or that you did, but the minimum requirement is a bachelor's degree in education. It can also be a master's in education, a teaching subject, and you can only teach, guys, whatever in the area or the field in which you studied. So like I said earlier, some of you messaged to say you are an engineer, but you have some teaching experience. That alone will not do. The teaching experience won't give you a teaching job in the UAE with a degree in engineering. All right, and some of you say your degree is in botany or something of that nature. It must be a degree in education. So even though you have teaching experience, but your degree is in something else, your best bet, or they'll just employ you. You can be teacher assistant or learning assistant, but you definitely need to have a bachelor's degree to teach. All right, and make sure that when you are applying, you're applying for jobs related to your area of study. I know some of you you message to say that you are not, you you sent out applications, but you are not hearing from the recruitment websites or from the schools. But guys, the recruiters and the schools, they don't, whilst it would be good for them to reply to you, let them know they have received your application, a lot of the recruiters or the schools, they only reply to those who have been shortlisted. Those are the ones they reply to. While yeah, it would be very polite of them to reply to everybody to say, okay, you don't match the job description and so on, but the truth is a lot of them only reply to those persons who have been shortlisted. But the thing is that some of them, they don't reply to you either because you have applied for positions that you weren't trained for, right? For example, you teach French, but you apply for English positions. So they're just going to ignore the application. You have to make sure that whatever you are applying for, that matches your qualification. So if it doesn't, then you're not going to hear from them. Sometimes also your CV, it's not structured properly. And I hope that some of you will go back and watch my videos about the things that you should have on your CV. There are some things that aren't necessary, so it's not related to the job that you're applying for, so don't include it on your CV. You might have had experiences being a secretary or in HR and something, but you're applying for a teaching position. Only list the things that are the experiences that are related to the job you're applying for. Have somebody, get one of your friends or colleagues to read over your CV for you. Make sure that there are no grammatical errors, that is structured properly, and you have the basic requirements that are needed for the job, guys. And some of you, again, I'm just going back over the many questions I saw whilst I wasn't being online. I think I have memory loss right now. Yes, but make sure that you're applying for the jobs in the area in which you are qualified. Oh yes, I remember now. Yeah, so some of you write to you message to say that you applied last month, 2 months ago, and you haven't gotten any response. Guys, for some of us, or for some people, they apply today, they get feedback, they get a call tomorrow. Some persons 2 months, 3 months, some persons 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, they have been waiting. So it doesn't happen overnight, guys. Sometimes you are lucky that you are the person that a school is looking for. So you apply today and you get an offer, or you get a response to do an interview. That's a blessing for you, that you are in luck. Whilst there's some persons who are waiting for a year, 2 years. You just have to try, keep trying, and be open, guys. Be open to trying other places. If it is that you want to come to the UAE or the Middle East, try other locations. I know some of you just really want to come to Dubai or Abu Dhabi, but having international experience is good. So what I'd advise you to do is to look into other Middle East areas. Kuwait has good offers, Saudi has good offers, and they all come with the same benefits. Yes, they all come with the same benefits. So get your foot into the international teaching get your experience, even 1 year or 2 years somewhere, and then you can branch out and come to other places. I've known persons who taught in Bahrain or taught in Kuwait or in Saudi or in Qatar for 2 years, for a year, and then they come over to the UAE. So you can always try that option. And you know what? Maybe I like to encourage people to, maybe you have your heart set on coming to Dubai or to Abu Dhabi, but God wants you to be somewhere else, or he wants you to go somewhere else for experience first before placing you somewhere else. So never limit yourselves, guys. Don't limit yourselves. Just send out various applications all over, because like I said, the offers are, the benefits are the same basically in the Middle East. So be open to change, be open to change. As we go through this life, we have to change our mindset, you know. We have to change our mindset and be open to changes, right? So guys, just be mindful of that and check that out. All right, thank you so much for those of you who have joined. Okay, I see Tarina is answering a question for Alina. Do they take the applicant via their degree marks or what? Okay. Hi, Carrie. Thank you, Tarina, for answering the questions. Yes, because I'm driving, so I can't get to read the questions. And guys, if you have not yet subscribed to Ter Teachers Consultancy, you can check out her channel too. She's also in the UAE, and she'll be happy to answer your questions. So you can go ahead and check out her channel also, and she'll be most happy to answer your questions. Yes, Bachelor of Arts, also Bachelor of Science, as long as it has education attached to it and you did some educational courses, yes, that is acceptable. That's why I said earlier, it's called other names in other countries, but yes, but it must be, you can have a bachelor's degree in IT. Can you teach with that? It can be the business aspect, but you must have done educational courses, and that is why they are going to be looking at your transcript. That's why when you apply, you also have to submit your transcript along with the degree, so that they can have a look at it and to see that you actually covered educational courses. All right, so guys, like I said, this was just a little chit chat to let you know that I'll be back online. I'll be back online soon, and of course I'll be giving you some update. But because I'm driving now, can't stay online for too long because I need to focus on the road. But I promise either today, later on today, or tomorrow, I'll come back on live, and I will also post a video with some new vacancies that I came across. So look out for that video later on today with some new vacancies, and I do promise to come back on a live tomorrow. But I know some of you have been messaging me privately because I've been missing for 3 weeks. I haven't done an update. So thank you to those of you who joined and gave the video a thumbs up. And like I always say at the end of my videos, much love, God bless you, and I will see you soon. Yes, Alina, Tarina answered your question. All right, because I'm driving, I can't focus on the chat, but I promise to schedule a live for you tomorrow and come back on so we can actually have a real chat. All right, guys, thank you again for joining. And even after this live has ended, you can go ahead and continue with the questions below the chat and I'll answer them. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, and look out for the video later on today with the new job vacancies. All right, bye everyone. Yes, Volcano, I'll be back soon. And yeah, remember to send me the message on Instagram. All right, thank you for those of you who joined earlier, and for those of you who are still here. See you later. Bye guys.